pressure's go.
Thank you. Hey, let's do a photo.
Oh yeah,
of course.
do a photo.
No.
All right, we are joined here in the Dex Imaging Media Center at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway by our race winner, driver of the number 21 Chevy for Ed Carpenter Racing. Welcome, Rinus. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You are now the third new winner of the year. You started off the year with a broken finger during testing, and now you are a winner and in victory lane. Tell us about your day and how excited you are.
It was an amazing day to start with. This morning we started in a warm-up, fastest lap time, of course, doesn't say too much, but the car felt amazing, very good in the long run, even though we only did blacks. But then we went to the race, learned from last year because we have many races here. The reds were very, very good in the long run, and just start was great. Had a great ability to pass other cars, and strategy was amazing by the team, so everything was just on it. So amazing day, and definitely one I will remember for the rest of my life. Hey, Ari.
Yes, we have.
Thank you.
We have been joined by race steward Ari Lyondike here in the media center, close friend of Rinus's family. A couple more nuggets about today's win. Rinus has now won at all four levels of the road to Indy and now in IndyCar. The last team win was in Iowa, July 10th of 2016 with Joseph Newgarden, and you've now become the sixth youngest winner in history at age 20 years, 8 months, and 3 days. Yes, we look that kind of stuff up. We will take some questions from here in the media center, and then we'll go to Zoom. We'll start with Steve Wittich from TSO.
Congratulations, Rinus. Kate mentioned you're the first driver to win on all four levels of the road to Indy. What has it meant to you to have that defined path and the scholarships to make it to IndyCar from USF 2000 to IndyCar? It's
amazing. Of course, my first ever test in USF 2000 in that new car was here. So that was the Chris Grivers test in 2016. So just amazing to have so much experience on this track in a long time, and go through all the ladder systems and win races and know how to race here. So it was an awesome race, and just feels amazing, and I'm very grateful for what the Road to Indy has done to me.
All right, next up is Bruce Martin from Speed Sport. Bruce, go ahead.
Rinus, your first top five was here in this race last July. Your first pole was here in October. Your first podium was here in October, and now your first victory is here today. So this has got to be your favorite road course, right? Favorite course right now.
Oh yeah, I like this track, especially when you have a good car. It's always more fun. But yeah, just this is a track that really suits me. Got to be quick, but you can also attack and pass, and there's many opportunities to move forward, and that's exactly what I could do today. So I'm very happy. Really have to thank the team, and I'm very grateful for all the sponsors, and very excited to start driving with Bitcoin next week.
And also, the heritage of this race team is so deeply rooted in this facility with Ed Carpenter and Tony George, and the fact that for years they've been chasing victories, came close to winning Indy 500s, have won Indy 500 poles. Now here you give the team their first victory at the Speedway on the road course. So how do you process all that?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just great for the team. Everyone is so happy, and they were already super motivated, but I'm pretty sure now for the 500, everyone's just going to be next level motivated. I know we have a good 500 car, good oval car, and I think we can really do well, and I'm just excited to get going. I also want to thank my private sponsors, Jumbo and Basic Fit. They've made everything possible for me, and of course at Carpenter Racing, they are the greatest team out there.
And also last year you became the fastest teenager in Indy 500 history. So I guess next week the next goal is to become the fastest 20-year-old in Indy 500 history.
That's my goal. Yeah, we're working on it, and I feel super confident. First race win is there, and takes a lot of pressure off, to be honest. Now I can just drive the 500, and yeah, I don't have to show that I can win because I've done it. So now it's just going to be focusing on the best possible result, and yeah, I want to thank Ed Carpenter Racing for everything they've done for me so far. And yeah, Chevy for the great engines. Indy 500 coming up, lots of power, lots of speed. Chevy will do good.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bruce. Next, we'll go to Tim May from LettermanRow.com.
Rinus, when did you see victory? I mean, when did you see today that victory was possible? Was it basically beating when Roman was coming out of the pit stop and you were ahead of him? Was that when it became very clear to you?
Yes, definitely. Felt like I could drive away from him, and I heard I had a very, very nice gap to him. So I kind of took it easy, tried to save a little bit of tires, even though it was hard to keep him going. But yeah, we got there, saved some fuel at the end, and everything was awesome, like perfect down to millimeter from the team. So very very happy with them, and for I don't know how many times in a row they have given me a great strategy.
Hey, the other thing, there was a little bit of drizzle off and on, it seemed like today. How much jeopardy was there out there on the track, or did what was the sense of this thing could go to rain?
I wasn't really sure. I just tried to get the best laps down as possible. I could see the rain on the aero screen, but it didn't seem like it would give a big impact. So kind of took it a little easy on the brake zones, but corner grip felt just how it should be. So no, I'm very happy to stay dry at least, but race is over and I'm very happy with it.
Hey, one last thing, Roman basically pointed out, you were born after he first started racing. Obviously, Ari big time idol growing up? I mean, just give us kind of a little background on how far you've come so fast.
Oh yeah, Ari was a big idol of me. He still is, and his dad made my dad's gearboxes in Formula Ford, so a long family connection, and it's great just how fast I've been able to, first make that step to race in the US and then move up throughout the ladder system to win my first IndyCar race.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tim. Next, we'll go to Christopher DeHardy from FrontStretch.com.
Hey, Rinus, congratulations. If my memory serves me right, in 2016, you were introduced as the first confirmed driver for the new US 2000 car in 2017. Does it almost feel right that the first victory came here when you were first introduced to the American motorsports market?
Oh, definitely. I would take a win anywhere, to be honest. But this is one of the best places to do it. So, yeah, I'm just super grateful for all the opportunities I've had, and I've won a race in an IndyCar.
All right, we'll take one more from the room, and then we'll go to Zoom. We have Nathan Brown from the Indy Star.
Rinus, I know you've talked a lot about the excitement of moving to Speedway, making this town your home. That make this win and being able to have fans around here and interact with your fans like I know you really enjoyed doing, does that make this day any sweeter than a first win would have been anyways?
Oh yeah, it's definitely an awesome way to win. We had our first real driver parade and driver intro. It was awesome to just greet the fans before the race and see everyone super excited. And it's definitely more surreal to win when there's fans around. And I live in, like right next door. So every day I wake up, open the curtains, and I see the grandstands of the racetrack. So definitely the closest I get to a home race, also for the team. And yeah, just the perfect day on the perfect place on earth.
I know we've said that this team has been waiting for a win now for nearly 5 years. Could you sense how much this meant not only to Ed, but the folks in the crew around you, many of which have been around here since 2016 and even a good time before that?
Yeah, it means a lot to the team. Everyone knew at the team that they could win a race, that we could win a race, but we just had to show it. And today was finally the day. And, everyone in the world can see that Ed Carpenter Racing with Rinus Veekay are race winners.
My last one for you. Ed told me post-race that he felt like this was maybe your first real complete race of your IndyCar career now for about a year and a half. What did you feel like you put together to be able to come through with a mistake-free, clean, perfect race?
Well, I think pace was really, really big today. We had awesome pace, which really helped make the strategy work. Passing was easy because of the pace. So every time someone came in my path, I could attack and go for it. And that really put a few cars between me and Romain at the end, which gave me a lot of comfort. So definitely a nice way to win with a little bit of margin, and I could kind of breathe at the end. So that was very nice.
Thanks, Nathan. All right, we'll go ahead and take questions from the Zoom, and we're going to start with Jeroen Demendal from ChampWeb.
Rinus, gefeliciteerd jongen.
Ja, dankjewel.
Hey man, wat ongelooflijk gaaf man.
Ja,
hey, ik begin in het Nederlands. Wij zaten hier in Nederland natuurlijk allemaal te stuiteren op de bank die laatste 20 ronden. Hoe was het bij jou? Hoe zenuwachtig was je?
Die laatste 20 rondes duurden langer dan de hele rest van de race. Keer 10. Het was gewoon heel spannend. Maar ik ben blij dat ik gewoon een gaatje kon slaan. Een paar auto's ertussen kon hebben. Het is gewoon fijn dat ik een beetje adem kon halen en een beetje rustig aan kon doen. Op een gegeven moment deed ik het ietsje rustiger aan op de remzones om gewoon te zorgen dat ik geen grote fouten maakte. En eindelijk gewoon gewonnen. Het is niet normaal. Echt super blij mee. Het team was geweldig en echt een team effort.
Ja, heel goed man. Now I'm going to switch to English for the colleagues on the call. Hey, so now you won this one. How about we take the one after this as well? Maybe win that one as well?
Yeah, I'm very keen to try to sweep the month of May. That's of course my goal, and the mentality and everyone's confidence is super high at the team. So I think we can definitely go for that win. We've had an awesome car last year, and Ed Carpenter Racing has showed last few years that they have the car to win 500. So. Very excited to go drive with Bitcoin during the Indy 500 on the car. And very excited to try and win a race.
Oké, hey, dankjewel man. Heel erg gefeliciteerd nog een keer.
Ja, dankjewel.
Thanks, Jeroen. All right, we'll continue with questions from the Zoom, and we'll go to Nate Ryan from NBC Sports.
Thanks, Kate. Hey, Rinus, the move you made to split the middle on Jimmy Johnson and Alex Palou there seemed like it was pretty pivotal. Could you take us through that? Why it was important to make that move there, and did you have any concerns that you might not get through?
I saw they were coming out of pit lane, but I knew they were teammates. So they had cold tires. I had just kind of the peak on my tires on the reds, so I knew I had to get by and kind of get a gap. So Alex defended on the back straight. Jimmy drove the normal line. And there was just about one car with space between them, and I went for it. I knew there were a lot of marbles on track, so didn't want to get the tires too dirty, so stuck in between there. And I know Jimmy is a smart driver, same for Alex, and kind of hoped they would see me, and they did. So very happy that I could stick that move, and definitely gave me a big adrenaline kick.
Moves like that, it seems like you're getting a reputation for being that kind of risk taker and having that kind of daring in your game. Do you like having that reputation?
Oh yeah, definitely. As long as it's clean, which it is. I like passing, and as spectacular as possible would be nice. So no, it's very nice, and I'm very, very happy that I get the car to do it with. Definitely makes passing a whole lot easier.
And then finally, just one more for you. They were talking on the broadcast about your parents being over here and about how they've been living with you in Speedway. And then I guess you're coming over here to live in the motorhome the next couple of weeks, and they're going to stay over in your place. Could you just explain what that's been like, what the living arrangements have been like at your place, and what it's like having them here for this whole month?
Yeah, it's great to have them over. Of course, it's a big, it's big to have them here. It's a lot to take in, but also they have worked as hard as me to get where we are now. So it's great that they can, yeah, just get in, like soak in this whole experience with me. And yeah, it's awesome to win when they are here. So I'm very much looking forward to dinner and especially the dessert. But no, it's amazing to have them here. And yeah, I love them. So it's amazing.
Great. Congrats. Thanks, Kate.
Thanks, Nate. So when Alex Plo won at Barber, he said that he allowed himself a, bad food kind of dinner and was going to seek some fried chicken. What is it that you'll be seeking tonight?
Cheesecake. Oh yeah. I told it on the radio. It's a deal I have with my trainer. When I get a podium, I can eat a cheesecake. So I'm very excited. And I think I've kind of deserved one.
Like a piece of cheesecake or a whole cheesecake?
I see him do this, so I think that's the whole one.
Okay.
But I will just go for a piece before I, have a little bit worse night.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. We're going to continue with questions from the Zoom. Next, we're going to go to Jordi Zandahus, who I'm sure I messed up your name, Jordi, and I apologize, from Grid Talk.
That's okay. Thanks, Kate. Rinus, gefeliciteerd.
Ja, dankjewel.
Precies 5 jaar geleden scoorde Max Verstappen zijn eerste winst in Spanje. En nu jij ook, op exact deze dag, jouw eerste IndyCar winst. Hoe speciaal voelt dat?
Ja, dat voelt geweldig. Max is natuurlijk in de Formule 1, ik in de IndyCar. En het is geweldig om zeker in dit weekend een race te winnen. Geweldig. Zo blij mee. En het was gewoon een geweldige race. Wat een plek om het te doen ook. En we hadden gewoon mega pace. En deze dag ga ik nooit meer vergeten.
Nee, biedt Indianapolis jou misschien net het beetje extra om net dat beetje extra te presteren? En wat kan je volgende week gaan doen? Over 2 weken?
Ik denk dat we een hele goede Indy 500 auto hebben. Hebben we vorig jaar al gezien. En het team heeft echt hard gewerkt om de auto snel te maken. Chevy heeft ook heel hard gewerkt om de motoren nog beter te laten lopen in de quali-modus. Dus ja, ik denk dat het een hele mooie Indy 500 kan worden. Ik heb veel ervaring van vorig jaar. Ik ben een completere rijder, heb ik nu laten zien. En ik kan niet wachten om dinsdag de baan op te gaan en te laten zien.
Succes man, dankjewel en geniet van de cheesecake.
Dankjewel, komt helemaal goed.
Thanks, Jordi, for joining us. All right, next we're going to go to Virgilio Franco from Blog de Indy.
Hello, Rinus. Congratulations on your win today. After some pit race, a lot of drivers had some complaints about the physical conditions after the race. And today we had a long stint with green flag. Do you think that the physical conditions today was something to complain also or not?
No, actually not. I wanted the race to end earlier, but that had a different reason. But no, physically I felt good. I think St. Petersburg was the hardest race with the temperatures. But, I live together with my personal trainer. We wake up every day to prepare for days like this. And this really shows how much it pays off. So very happy with it. And for me, the harder, the better.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, next we're going to go to Dan de Goose from Formula One Magazine.
Hey Rinus, gefeliciteerd man. Super.
Hey Daan, dankjewel.
Yo, mooi om je zo te zien genieten. Ik zal de vraag in het Engels stellen trouwens.
Is goed.
Rinus, you're the third Dutch winner in IndyCar if you count Robert Doornbos, Champ Car wins, and of course Arie Luijendijk. I was wondering, what does it mean to you? And do you think your success is going to help further popularize IndyCar in the Netherlands?
Oh, definitely. I think so. It's big to win. Of course, I kind of had to show that I could win. That was kind of a pressure. But now that I've done it, I think I would like to continue doing it. But Dutch fans love Dutch success. So I think because of this, more fans are gonna follow me, and I've showed that I can win, and I can do it more often. So. Very happy and very happy that so many Dutch people are following me already.
I think Arie Luijendijk's in the room there with you, if I'm correct. Has he said anything to you yet, or any interactions?
Yeah, I talked to him, and he was very happy for me, and I got many thumbs up. So great day for the Dutch people.
Okay, super, dankjewel man.
Dankjewel.
Thank you very much. All right, next we're going to go to Derek Vance from Indy News Media. Derek, go ahead.
Thanks, Kate. You're doing an amazing job as always. Congratulations, Rinus, on your victory, first one of many, hopefully. What I want to ask you about is through the first 5 races, 4 of the 5 winners have been in the IndyCar youth movement, so to say. Can you talk about how successful the younger drivers have been so far? I know it's a short sample size, but 4 of the 5 racers have been, in that Indy youth movement.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm the third new IndyCar winner of 2021. So I thought last year was crazy. This year's crazier. But I'm very happy. It's really shown how high the level is, and new generation is coming. So just very happy, and great podium too with Alex, who has become a good friend of mine, and Roman, who of course brings a huge audience from F1 over to IndyCar.
All right, thanks, Derek. We're going to come back to the room for a few. Zach Horrell from IndyCar.
Rinus, we've talked about Ari a few times today, but can you just expand upon what he's done for your career to get you to this point, and where do you think he's been the most beneficial, or what he's taught you the most that's helped you be a winner now?
Well, Ari has been around for a very long time. I actually met him at the Indy 500 in 2016 here in Indianapolis at the Union Jack's pub in a meet and greet. So no, it's great to have Ari here, and he has given me a lot of tips, but also very good guidance about watch out for any rule changes, and him being an official, or steward, he gives me good tips and many reminders that really help me out, and just little tips and a lot of good atmosphere he gives to me, so I can win the race. Thank you.
Yeah, Rinus, I'm just curious what goes through a driver's mindset when you take over the lead, final stint, and the nerves go up, heart rate go up. You have to play games in your head. You feel every vibration around the track. Does anything in the mindset change from the previous stints? I knew I could win the race, so didn't want to think too much about it. I kind of wandered off sometimes about, okay, you're going to be a race winner. Oh, I'm not. So I just kind of want to take it easy. Just big goal was don't make mistakes. I had a good, comfortable gap. And I knew the tires were going to go a little bit towards oversteer at the end. So I wanted to do everything to kind of save the rears. But did everything I could. And very grateful for everyone around helping me, and especially the team at Carpenter Racing.
All right, we'll take one more from Christopher DeHardy, and then I'll go back to the Zoom to finish.
How confident are you going into the lighter part of the month of May? And if you are able to win the 500, do you want VK or Van Comthout on the trophy?
Let's do both. I'm very, very excited to get going for the 500. And at Carpenter Racing makes very, very good Indy 500 cars, and everyone is super motivated. It's the biggest race of the year for them. But to finish off the Indy Grand Prix just before with a win is a big confidence boost for everyone at the team.
All right, we'll go back to the Zoom, and we'll go to Tim Haraney from champweb.net.
All right, thanks very much, Kate. Appreciate it. Rinus, congratulations. You had said on the race broadcast that your family had sacrificed everything to get you up here. Aside from this win, is there one key moment in your journey that stands out the most?
Is this one? Yeah, definitely. I've never cried when I won a race, but I have done today. So did my parents, and it's just amazing. Their lives have evolved around me for a very long time to make this possible for me, and I'm extremely grateful. And I finally done it. It just feels surreal, and I think I will kind of, get the feeling more once I wake up tomorrow morning. But no, it's just great that they can be here and enjoy this moment with me.
Thanks very much, Rinus. Appreciate it. Congratulations again, and thanks again, Kate.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tim. Next, we'll go to Ben Johnson from Paddock Eye.
Thanks, man, Kate. Hey, Rinus, congratulations on your win today. It's absolutely fantastic for you. How much momentum does this give you going into next week for testing and then obviously for qualifying at the weekend?
Yeah, this is definitely a very good way to end up the streak of road courses, and now getting into oval mode. It's definitely going to be big for the team. Everyone's going to be super motivated. They know we can win the race. We already knew, but now we did, and I think everyone will be just giving it their all. I knew they always do, but we can win the Indy 500, and I'll do everything I can to make it happen.
Excellent. Thanks very much. And
thank you.
Just before I finish, what milk have you decided to go for if you win the 500?
I decided to go to for a whole milk. I actually wanted buttermilk, but that wasn't an option. I saw the photo of Simon pouring milk on his face, and I think the whole milk gives the nice thick layer of milk, which I kind of like.
Excellent. Well, congratulations again, man, and best of luck for the 500. Thanks,
Thank you.
Kate.
Thanks.
Thanks, Ben. All right, we have a couple more on the Zoom. We'll go to Mandy Curry from Race Fan Heaven.
Thank you, Kate. Hi, Rinus. Congrats on your first win. I'm so happy for you. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, so happy for you. At Laguna Seca, when I interviewed you for Indy Lights, you said something to me. You said that you wanted to be the next Max Verstappen of IndyCar. And now, well, you've already gotten Rookie of the Year, and you have your first race win now. And I want to know, do you think you're getting closer to that performance level that he has, but also the Orange Army?
Yeah, definitely. I could already see many VK fans here, but I think that this is definitely a big step forward. And I kind of proved myself today. So I think, Dutch people are always very proud of their countrymen. And I think this is the best thing I could do today to get the Dutch Army bigger than ever.
Awesome. And you know what? Good luck for the 500. And please give your mom and dad a hug for me.
Yeah, thank you. I will. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, hon. Thank you, Kate.
Thanks, Mandy. All right, we're going to close it out with Jack Benyon from the race. Go ahead.
Thanks, Kate. I've got a bit of lag here, so I really hope you haven't been asked this already, Rena. Sorry if you have, but I think you're the first driver to win at every level of the road to Indy and then in IndyCar as well. Just wondered kind of your reflections on the road to Indy and how much that's helped you to get into the position you are today, because obviously the scholarship system is not common around the world. It's something quite, it's relatively unique to America in the stature that it is. So just wondered, your kind of reflections on that.
Yeah, it's definitely very unique that there's a scholarship system. It really, really prepares you. You're always driving before the IndyCar in the same weekend, and you see the IndyCars going, you can see their races in real life, but you can also race on the tracks you're going to race in an IndyCar. So I have done many passes, many laps on this track before in all sorts of cars, and it definitely prepared me. Just, I knew everything that could happen in every corner, every scenario, just because of the road to Indy. So very grateful that I had the opportunity to do that and be successful in the road to Indy, and show that if you can win the road to Indy, you can win an IndyCar race.
Thanks, Rinus. Thanks, Kate.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks, Rinus, for joining us today. Congratulations on your first career IndyCar win. And I'd like to give a special thanks to all the international media that joined us today.
Thank you very much. See you at the next one.